Good morning, baddies. This vlog might be a little all over the place. I did just get home from graduation like not too long ago. It was wild. I can't believe I actually did that and I'm done with school now. Like there's nothing after that. I mean, there's opportunities for something after that, but they're not super achievable to me in this current timeline right now. I wanted to get a little fit check because also really happy with how my makeup's been coming out lately. Like I love summer and I love glowy makeup and I feel like I really killed it today. So can we get a little woo? I thrifted this top. I don't know the brand, but it's like really cute. It's really flowy and it just comes out from here. And I got this white skirt from TJ Maxx because that's the only place I like to shop other than thrifting. But yeah, it is like see-through and it does have this thing here that protects like everything from showing. So I don't know if that was revealing or not. I don't know if I need to like censor that or what. I was going to sit outside today and film this, but I don't know if you can see. It's like kind of cloudy today. The sun is shining, but it's not the most ideal weather, but that's okay. I've actually decided that this outfit is going to be way too hot today, so I need to like get something new. I guess I'm going to put shorts on. Okay, I had to change the whole outfit around. I'm actually wearing this, and you know what? This is so much cuter. This is more me anyways, so cute, 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 cute. I'm just not sure about this necklace. I feel like this doesn't match the vibe of the top, so now I have to change out my jewelry. I'm gonna go with gold today. I feel like that will actually match the skirt and it'll feel like I'm more elegant. I don't know if it's just me right now because like I'm kind of tired, but I think this footage is coming out a little blurry, and if that's the case, I'm so sorry. You know, the other day I spent like 20 minutes before work trying to untangle some of my necklaces, and I was getting so frustrated. I was like, why is that not working? I wanted this one necklace. It's another gold necklace and it has flowers on it. My aunt just gave it to me for graduation and I wanted to wear it to work yesterday, and it got so tangled up with this necklace and this, and I just realized like this is too short. Whatever. I'm gonna let that go. That's fine that they're not like perfectly in sync. I don't care. But yeah, I guess what I was trying to say is like I was getting so frustrated over like the tiniest things, and I don't know where that came from. Like I don't know why I got so angry about it out of nowhere, and it just made me reflect on a lot of things. If you guys remember from my last vlog how difficult it was to set up my phone in the car, I've learned that I just have to keep my 2 fingers on the bottom of my phone to make sure it doesn't fall. I am gonna go to my little special spot by the pier, but I think I'm gonna stop by Dunkin' and get a little refresher or something like that. It is also freaking hot today. I did not expect it to be this hot. It's been so cozy vibes lately, and today it's like, nope, summer's here. So yeah, whoo, I'm glad I changed, but I'm also like, oh. It's actually super windy out here, but that's okay. I did check to make sure it wasn't going to rain, so hopefully it doesn't start pouring on me while I'm out here. That would be really bad. But also, as you can hear, there's lots of nature sounds, which is really nice. Despite the fact that it's windy, it's like, oh, but the wind feels so good because it's so hot today. I also got a matcha latte with oat milk in it, and it's delicious. Guys, oh my god, one of my tarot cards just flew into the water. No! Why? And it was the Fool card? I am the Fool. I am the Fool. I just let that happen.
The Fool girl. I'm here. Back the Fool.
Luckily for me, I am okay with losing that, and I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? I have to look that up. What does that mean? But oh my god. So because I've lost that card and it represents new beginnings, I do feel like that was maybe its way of like saying like, okay, you can leave your old life behind and like now is the time to start, which is how I've been feeling this entire process of like graduating and then stepping into this new era of me. So like, I guess that's kind of like nature and the universe's way of telling me like, this is it, like this is the time to begin. So thank you, universe. I also just pulled another tarot card that just told me that I need to stop what I'm doing, so I'm gonna take that as a sign to stop doing tarot in the wind in case I lose another card. So I'm going to do one last thing, which is writing my sigil to the world, and I will go home after that. I'm back home. There's no wind. Very good. I'm going to do my tarot and do the second part of my journal, and I will come back and tell you about my reflections. Wow! Today has been a really good day, despite the wind troubles. It's been good, and I did come home and I like finished up some of my journaling that I wanted to do, and I also did some chores. I didn't film that, but yeah. Also, sorry for some background noise. It always gets really loud in my house at this time of day, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I can ask people to be quiet and they just don't listen, so not to be petty, but like, oh my gosh. I think what's so good for me to have two different journals, like this one that has all the prompts in it, has been good for me to like stay focused on my goals and stay ambitious, stay determined. And this has been pretty much like a feelings journal where I just like, I can write anything in here and I don't feel limited at all. I went through it today and I went back to the very first journal entry in this, and it is wild to see how much I've grown over the past 2 years. Like, I don't even recognize the girl that's in those entries, and it's weird because even though I don't feel like that version of me anymore, I can still like feel and remember how it felt in those moments. There's so much that happened during my college experience that shaped me into the person that I am today, and I'm so grateful for the people that I've met because they've helped me become this version of me, and that's so important to me. So I do think of those people really fondly, even if some of them aren't in my life anymore, or we've just like we've gone different paths, or like they're there but like, you know, we don't connect. That's fine. That being said, there's a few things that I wanted to talk about and I guess kind of get off of my chest that is going to help me move into this next stage of life. And that is to never feel guilty for wanting to stand up and prioritize yourself. I am so glad that at some point during my time in college, I made the decision to start doing things for me. I used to be such a people pleaser, and it's really evident in a lot of my journal entries. I'm like talking about like, oh, I'm worried how this person's gonna feel about me, or oh, I'm upset because blah 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 was upset with me today. And I just like, I wanted to go back and shake her and be like, they don't matter. They don't matter. Nobody matters more than you. I don't care if that's narcissistic to say, or if I'm like inducing the wrong mindset, but like, let's be honest. If you spend your entire life trying to be a people pleaser, trying to do things for other people, you're never gonna feel satisfied with yourself. Something that I learned in one of my psychology classes was, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but hear me out here. We learned about something called significance quest, and it describes the phenomena that happens to people that end up joining hate groups or terrorist organizations. And it's because they feel like they've lost something significant in their life. Therefore, they're struggling to find purpose or meaning in their life. And because of that, they feel negative most of the time. And when that negativity gets a chance to be built on, you spend every day really negative, therefore you're breeding hate. And if you're breeding hate because of frustration or jealousy or anger or just like not understanding why things are so unfair, then you become this pit of despair where you like just, you think you're doing something good because you're isolating yourself from others that you think are bad. But the truth is, you're only turning yourself into this amalgamation of just it's, I think you understand. I think you can follow. But it made me realize, like, if I spend all my life doing things for other people and not doing anything for myself just because I wanted to be significant in their eyes, I would lose myself. I would lose myself as a person. And there's been times where that's happened, and I'm looking back at those entries and I'm like, well, the reason why you feel upset all the time, girl, is because this isn't you. There's a difference between need and want and desire and lust, of course, but if you desire your dream life, you have to think realistically about what action plan you need to take. And if you're stuck constantly thinking, well, that's not going to happen because I'm just not ready for it yet, then make yourself ready for it. Do the steps that you need to be one step closer. I know there's so many videos talking about manifestation and being the it girl, and there's like this psychological trick that if you start giving yourself affirmations, then eventually you'll start believing in these affirmations. But actually, in order for those affirmations to work, you have to truly believe that they're already there in the first place. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, like, I'm a rich girl, if you don't believe it and if you know that that's not real. But you can be rich in other ways. You can be rich in friendship. And then if that's what you're thinking about when you say, I am a rich girl, then you're gonna start seeing all the different ways in which you do have abundance in your life. I feel like this rant is going in many different directions, but I hope you understand that main point is that you have to start living a life independently for yourself. You need to be independent so the choices and actions of others don't wear you down, because if they wear you down, your purpose in life, your shining light, it's going to be dimmed, and you don't need that. Others don't need that too. We all as a whole need to be our best version of ourselves in order for us to uplift and bring out that light in others, and you can't do that just being a people pleaser. If you made it to the end of this video, you are an angel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog. Toodles. Mwah.